All right, welcome back to another video of selling cash secured puts for some extra income. And today we're going to look at one of the mistakes I guess I made. I would consider it a mistake. We'll talk about that. This is one of those learn from me situations. We'll also talk about some stocks that I'm going to keep an eye on tomorrow. If I end up getting any more liquidity that I would like to sell some more puts on. So stay tuned for that. And if you like this kind of stuff, go ahead and hit subscribe. I plan on making regular videos on this stuff, and I find it interesting. It's something I'm trying to do on the side to make some extra income. So if you want to follow along and either see me succeed or fail, this is the way to do it. So I appreciate it. And let's just talk about my failure first. So a while back, and when I say a while, I mean only like a week or so ago, I sold a call on Ford. And I sold it at the strike price of $16. And I don't know if you guys are aware, Ford had an earnings call yesterday and they killed it. And it went way up above 16. At one point, it went all the way to almost 17.50. And when I sold that call, I was prepared and I was willing to sell it at $16. And I got emotional this morning once I saw it keep going up and up and up. And I ended up buying it back. And I lost money on that trade because even though I made some premium when I sold the call, I had to buy it back, and the price of it was larger when I bought it back than when I sold it. So obviously, I lost a bit of money there. I guess the lesson is either don't sell calls on stocks that you don't want to sell, or if you are going to sell them at a strike price, set that strike price, and don't get emotional about it. I got emotional, I bought it back, and because of that, I ended up losing $64 on that trade. So yeah, just a learning lesson. So now for the month, I am up in premium. This is how much I've made in the month of October, $501. Depending on what happens tomorrow, if I'm able to sell another put tomorrow, this may go up, and if not, it might just stay where it's at. Another thing I want to talk about, some puts, when they get so low in value, you can only sell them at certain increments. For example, this Tattooed Chef put that I sold, it's now worth 1 penny. And I just wanted to buy it back for $1 and release my collateral so I can make another trade tomorrow. However, Robinhood has a maximum now of 5-cent increments. So $5 is now the lowest that I can buy to close at. And the premium I got from this was only $40. So $5 out of $40 is actually a pretty big chunk of change compared to $1 out of $40. So I'm kind of like in between a rock and a hard place. Do I go ahead and buy this back, lose $4 because I'd be paying 5 over 1? Do I let it expire and just get the $1 back? That doesn't really seem worth it. Or, like I said, do I buy it back for $5 and maybe use that collateral for another trade tomorrow? That's something I will, determine tomorrow morning what I'm going to do, and some stocks that I plan on checking out. Of course, Riot Blockchain, even though I might be the proud new shareholder of 100 shares, we'll see what Riot does. Tomorrow my strike's 28 and it's at 27.45. Let's go ahead and look at some of the options in Riot right now. Next Friday. And honestly, I could see myself going for either this $26 or $27 strike price. I'm not afraid to own another 100 because selling calls is actually very profitable as well, as you can see. If I sold a call at $28 and I got $27, I'd get $1 for every share, so $100 plus $137 premium, so not too bad. And then if I had 200 shares, it'd be double that, right? So selling calls seem to be pretty lucrative if you can, score it around where you bought it. If it doesn't keep going down, at least, then it's a pretty good option. So none of this is financial advice. Obviously, it's just me talking about some things that I believe. And I want to take a look at Palantir options as well. This is another stock that I've sold puts on in the past. And we need to make the expiration date next week. Yeah. They aren't as profitable just because it's not seen as that volatile of a stock compared to Riot. But if we go farther out, I wonder what November 12th looks like. You can make it $100 for 2 weeks. And Palantir was up today, so that didn't help. But basically, I'm just going to see, my mental list of stocks I like to sell puts on, see what's going on throughout the day. And if I feel like buying back my put on Tattooed Chef to free up that collateral and then use it elsewhere, you can see I only have $3,000 worth of buying power, and I could use it elsewhere, then I can do that. So stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated if Riot Blockchain ends up being assigned to me and I have to buy those 100 shares or not. And I hope you stay for the next video. Take care.